Hey, this is life under quarantine. I've had the chance to really look at some preconceptions and assumptions that I have had about various things over the last 2 to 3 days. And it's been really eye-opening. It's always interesting to me to find the places where there's something that I haven't thought of before, an aspect to something that I'm not taking into consideration. And not just from an intellectual standpoint. Just like everyone, I carry around assumptions about how the world ought to be as opposed to how it is. And it's always educational, though not always pleasant, to confront those and really take a look at them. It all kind of rolled up into something I came across today that made me remember that times of isolation and self-reflection are built into every spiritual tradition that there's ever been. And what that reminded me is that because I'm fortunate enough to have everyone that I know closely and everyone that I care about directly safe and healthy, I haven't really had to worry about everything that's going on. I've been able to actually enjoy it and put it to good use. As I've mentioned before, being an introvert, this kind of isolation isn't that much of a burden like it is for a lot of other people. So I can go through my day and forget what a struggle this is for people who are not comfortable staying at home and isolating the way that I am comfortable. Even more so for all of the people who do not have the luxury of having family and friends who are safe and well right now. And the paradox is that both of these things can be true and be happening at the same time. That in a weird way, this can be a boon for me personally and be something terrible and horrible for other people. And it's the exact same situation. It's very confusing. It's frustrating in a way. I wish it wasn't true. I'm glad that I'm having a time that works for me. I would gladly give that up so that this wasn't happening. So that's been an interesting thing to deal with and to really sit and think about. To be able to accept that this is what happens all the time. That while good things are happening to some people, bad things are happening to other people. And absent someone's particular hurtful intent, that's just the way it is sometimes. Me being better suited to isolation doesn't make me better somehow. My friends and family and loved ones being safe and well means I'm lucky. And I have nothing to do with that luck. I have no input on that luck. It's just the way it is. And I'm very fortunate. So I think because of that, it's important for me to always be aware of that. And it's not always easy. When things are going well and things are going badly, there's always things that we can do. And sometimes those things can change what's happening and sometimes they can't. Sometimes we have control over some aspects of the situation and sometimes we don't. And the worst part is we don't have control over which parts we do or do not have control over. So I think for me, it's always very important to remember that that is the case. And that if I am fortunate, I should be grateful. And I should be humble because I didn't cause the luck. And when things are feeling bad, when things are not going well, or for me in particular, when I'm feeling like things are not well, I need to remember that in the same way, that's not happening because of me. So I should approach it also with gratitude for what it's not, for the ability to have first world problems or to have a mood disorder that's treatable and medicated, and with humility to know that the idea that I could be the cause of everything that's wrong is pretty arrogant and not accurate. So those have been my thoughts for the last couple days. I'd love to know how everyone else is doing right now. I hope you're well. I'll just give my normal reminder that this will pass. We will get through this. We're going to be okay. Take care.